Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be working on our Hoth shelf dioramas. I kind of needed to redo that area for our Stormtrooper build, and I needed to get this done first. And although I really love putting together dioramas and doing my displays, sometimes I hate having to go back in and change stuff. It's still fun to do, but I've been putting this off for a couple weeks, which is the same reason why I've been putting off the Stormtrooper build. Because I have to prep these shelves. Now this one here, I've already taken a lot of the stuff off. This was part of the stand for my Kit Bash Luke Snowspeeder figure that I had done last year. So I pretty much got this all flattened out, and I'm going to be going through with some new moldicine and getting everything level and then repainted so we can start off with a really nice clean template. And same thing with this shelf over here, which is going to be the new Luke shelf with the X-Wing helmet, and we're also going to be incorporating the AT-AT pilot driver. He's going to be going on the first shelf, and I have to do some prep work on here. As you can see, there's some chipping to the wood. I'm going to have to paint this, get a new Star Wars logo, and all that stuff. So we're going to first start off by just cleaning these two shelves and getting them ready to go. And then we can actually start building the display diorama. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. It's actually going to take a couple of hours for dry time and everything, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so the prep work is now done. As you can see, we got both the Star Wars emblems. Everything's all kind of, you can't see where I patched up where the shelf had the chip, and then I added the moldicine. If you're not familiar, even though I work with this stuff all the time, this is the moldicine right here. You just mix it with some water. I went ahead and added a layer onto the shelves. Doesn't look like much right now, but this is drying. I'm going to come back with some white spray paint and do some accent painting as well to give it a nice terrain for the planet Hoth. And then we'll start applying our helmets and our 1/6 scale figures, and then get them back up on the wall and get this all finished. Now when I said helmets, you're probably wondering, what's my other helmet? Well, it's this one right here. It's AT-AT pilot helmet or driver helmet. I actually picked this up off of Etsy from a vendor. It's actually a really cool helmet, and it probably doesn't show in the picture as much. It does kind of look white, but it's kind of a grayish color. So I'm not really sure about why it's that color and not just a nice pure white. But it's okay because the helmet itself, it was only 185 bucks. It's handmade. It's actually put together quite well. It does have some little minor issues to it, but again, for the price, I'm not going to complain. It is kind of a large helmet. It's kind of back heavy. I have it propped up with a box because if you don't, it kind of likes to tilt up. But again, not bad, and it's definitely going to work for this display. I'm going to weather it a little bit and kind of blend it all in with everything else. And this is also why I actually switched shelves, because it would have been easier for me just to take the one shelf and move it and not have to do anything as far as moldicining it or adding anything to it. But I needed the larger shelf, which Luke was on, to accommodate that helmet. So next step, again, we're going to go ahead and spray paint the shelves, blend it all in so it looks like snow. Then we'll set in our helmets, our figures, and then prep the wall for the brand new display. Okay, so I finished adding the white paint, and it's still got to dry just a little bit. But you can see here on the shelves, this is how the helmet's going to go. And then we're going to be putting the X-Wing on this one. Added the generators here to the front. And then to cap it off, once I add the figures and everything, I'm going to be using some of this fake snow, or the Santa snow, because it works really well at giving a snow effect, obviously, because you use this during Christmas time on your Christmas trees and your windows. And I'm just going to show you a little bit really quickly over here on the field generators and over here on this side how you can just spray a little bit. Oop, there we go. It's going to kind of give it that snowy effect. It comes out really cool. And I'm actually going to be doing that on the helmets as well. I'm going to be doing most of this on the, when it's actually on the wall itself. But you can see there where I added some of the snow to the side. And again, we'll add the figures and we'll be all good. All right, we got all of our Hoth up now and highlighted on the Star Wars wall. We'll take a closer look, and I will hold the camera as steady as possible. So you can see here first with our Han Solo looking for Luke up on top. And then we have our AT driver, our Stormtrooper. The color of the helmet doesn't look that bad. Besides, when we do the Stormtrooper, he's going to be standing right in this area. So part of it will be blocked anyways. So I didn't have to do too much detail here in the corner. Wanted it more up front. And then of course we have our AT diorama that we did a few years back. And now the added Luke. Over here we have the rebels fleeing the planet Hoth. There. And then of course his next stop is going to be Dagobah up here with Yoda. So there we go. If you have any questions or comments regarding these displays, feel free to leave them down below. Now I have the rest of the day. I'm going to go work in the Avengers room. There's some stuff I need to put up. And hopefully we shall start the Stormtrooper really soon now, because we have the open spot for it right there. Alright, you guys have a fantastic weekend. I shall talk to you guys later.